This video is going to cover the on-page or on-post module, which is located just below the editor on the new and existing posts and pages. Let's go ahead and have a look. Now, I've already logged into the dashboard area. Now, you're going to get the same results on the all posts as well as on the all pages management page. But I'm going to demonstrate this using the all post management page. And what I'm talking about are the 2 additional columns that are added once you install and activate the Yoast SEO plugin. Actually, there's more columns that you can access by hitting the drop-down section here for the screen options and checking the boxes for SEO title, meta description, and focus keywords. You can see that they've been added right here. I'm going to go ahead and untick those, but just know that you do have those abilities. Now let's go ahead and check out this particular post here that's giving us a green mark on the readability. You can see over here in the top publish module, there's our green Y for Yoast, I would imagine. That's saying readability is good. SEO, not so much. Well, let's scroll down here. And below the editor, we've got our Yoast SEO module. We've got 3 tabs here to the left. The first one being the content, the second one being the social, and the last one being the advanced. Now, under the content tab, we've got 2 tabs up here, one for readability and one for our focus keyword. In other words, what do you want this particular post or page to rank for? And in the free version, we only have the ability to rank for one focus keyword. In the premium version, you're not limited to just the one. You can have multiple keywords you can rank for, which is pretty good. But here under this particular tab, we've got the snippet preview of what our snippet will look like in the search engine results page. And we can edit that right here. Whether we want to edit the slug, we definitely want to add a meta description and including our focus keyword or keyword phrase. And the more that we add here, up to 150 characters, I believe, we'll have this progression bar here, just like here in the title. And this progression bar will eventually get to green and then red whenever we exceed that allotted number of characters, which again, I believe is 150 characters. So for the description, we want to get somewhere in the green section over here. And again, you want to be sure to add the focus keyword. Oh, and below that, we have the content analysis section here. And we really don't want to shoot for all green because that would end up making our content, more times than not, be more focused on making the Google gods happy and not the site visitors. Our main goal here is to make the site visitors happy and have them come back for more. The main thing that I get from this is that this is an awesome learning tool. For example, this tells me that the recommended minimum number of words for a post is 300. And ours, with the green mark here, is 389. So we've exceeded that recommended minimum. So hey, good for us. So if we can eliminate the reds, not so much shoot for all greens, but at least ways eliminate the reds, then we're going in the right direction. Now under readability, we've got some more content analysis here. And one of the things I like about the readability tab is that these eyeballs here show you in your post or page exactly the section that they're talking about. So here under 24% of the sentences contain more than 20 words. What are you talking about? Well, click on the eyeball there, then scroll up, and it'll show you the highlighted section is what they're talking about. So if it says that you need to make some adjustments, by clicking on the eyeball, you can see exactly where you might want to consider making those adjustments. And as you make adjustments to the plus, you'll see these 3 lights inside of here progressively get better. But again, our goal is not so much to get all greens, just to get rid of the reds. For example, here, the text does not contain any subheadings. Add at least one subheading. Okay, we can tackle that. A subheading is basically something with the H2 text. So let's say right here is my subheadings. So I'm going to select that and make that an H2 tag. Come on down here. Ta-da! That particular error message is gone, but we've got another one. One of the subheading is followed by more than the recommended maximum 300 words. Try to insert another subheading. Okay, so now we're really being picky. So let's just, for the sake of demos, put this in there again right here. And again, that's a nice learning tool because now I know that the subheading should not be in front of more than 300 some odd words. Yep, because that red is now gone. Oh, and if we add a focus keyword, let's do that too. And you can see here we've got the orange button versus nothing. And if we come up here, you can see that SEO is okay. So there we go. We're on the right track. Now, if we come on down to the next tab here for social, this is where you can add a Facebook-specific title, description, and image just for this particular post or page, and you can do the same thing for Twitter. We set the defaults for this in an earlier video whenever we covered the social section of the Yoast SEO plugin. This section here, as I mentioned in that video, allows us to override those defaults. And the last tab here, the gear, is the Advanced tab. And this section allows us to further override some of those global default settings that we covered in earlier videos that affect how our posts and pages are indexed by the search engine bots. Sometimes we're going to have posts or pages that you do not want to show up in search results. You know, kind of like a download page for a product that your customers just paid to access. Well, you don't want those to be indexed and showing up in the search engine results. In many cases, like with an affiliate page, you may want it to be indexed, but you may not want it to be followed. In other words, you don't want the links in that page to be followed outside of that page. So you have the option here in the drop-down to select no index, or follow the links, or don't follow the links. As well as in the Meta Robots Advanced section, you can click in the box here to make further adjustments if you really don't want this to be shown in search results. Breadcrumbs title, you can put in a custom title here for our breadcrumbs path. And if you wanted to put in a custom canonical URL, you've got the option right there. And don't forget, after you've tweaked your on-page module, come on up here and click on Update. And one last thing I wanted to mention before I close out this video, you do have the Help Center link here that has the built-in video tutorial for additional guidance on making the best of your on-page or on-post module. And that's going to bring us to the end of this video on an overview of the Yoast SEO plugins on-page module. Thanks for watching, and you have a great day.